Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday the 7th of March. So I'm doing my first sort of personal development day, which is a day for me to just have the day off but try to do things that are in the realm of personal development or working on things that I don't necessarily have time to do otherwise. This morning was my first workout from literally months potentially. So I used Natacha Oceane's restart program. So that's where you're getting back into sort of healthy exercise and things like that. That is definitely what this vlog is going to be about, just sort of getting back into a healthy routine and sort of some of the things that I'm doing for that. One of the main things is hydration. It's so important. And I have sort of, even though I've not been doing so well in sort of general health and wellness, I've definitely been keeping hydration up, so I make sure to have at least 2 liters of water a day, so it is super important. So that's one thing that I'm doing today. As I said, first workout in a long time. I can definitely feel it. But it was really good, and I always feel like the first one is the hardest one for me. I think now having this new space where I have so much room to do my workouts is going to make a big difference in getting me to want to do them. Then the next thing is sort of putting together good ideas for breakfast, because recently I just haven't really been enjoying breakfast. I think smoothies for me are something that work really well. I know they're not really meals, so I try to have like a small one, and then if I want to have something like eggs a little bit later in the day, then I can do that. I definitely have been spending more time cooking during the day than I potentially would like to, in a sense, because it does take out a lot of time. So I want to start having meal prep done so that I have lunch and stuff on the go, ready to go. It means that I can just take a shorter lunch or breakfast, whatever it may be, so that I don't need to spend a lot of time cooking during the day or cleaning up as well, mainly. That I just have whatever it is and then I can put my bowl away. Today I'm gonna go shopping and I'm gonna do some meal prep, so I have a big list. The way my sort of plan with meal prepping is, as you might know from some of my other videos, I do sort of follow the in the flow living sort of thing, where you try to match up your activities and your food to the different phases of the hormonal cycle. So I do like to take a quick look at what foods are suitable to the next week. So that's what I sort of do, and then I think about what kind of meals would be nice with that in mind. So usually when I meal prep, I like to have 1 or 2 proteins, and that doesn't have to be a meat source of protein. It could be tofu or whatever. So some of the ideas that I've put together are sweet potato wedges and then smoky chickpeas. So those are something that I've made before that are really good. You roast them in the oven and they just turn out really nice and crispy. And then another thing is smoky cauliflower, and I think that looks quite beefy, even though I know cauliflower is not that heavy. And I also want to pick up some wraps, because I really like having those as sort of lunch things that then you can just put whatever you've made in a wrap ready to go. For me, I think flavor wise, I tend to like things on the smoky side. Smoked paprika would definitely be my flavoring of choice. So I have some things down. I have fajita mix, which is basically just sort of peppers, onions, those types of vegetables. But yeah, I'm just gonna head out to the store and see what happens. So I'm gonna try my best to film a good bit of content today, but I am gonna be kind to myself. I think as long as I get 2 videos for the next week, that's cool. I have an idea of a video I would like to film, which is for International Women's Day, which is tomorrow. So it's just about seeing, can I get that done in time? Do I want to? I don't know. It's a bit of an unknown at this stage, so we'll just see, because I do feel like meal prepping will be more of a priority for me today than filming a 3rd video. I did just film another video which is planning my week, so if you haven't seen that video, I'll have it linked down below, but I'm gonna start editing that video now so that I can get it up at a reasonable hour. Hopefully it's gonna be a relatively quick edit, and then it means it'll just take some time to sort of process and get loaded up, and hopefully I'll have it up by around 3 p.m. I think that would be acceptable. have changed my outfit like 10 times today because I filmed so much content. Yay for me. Loads more videos. It was a bit of a wild time. So I filmed a video for International Women's Day, which you should have seen already if I managed to get that up. I filmed a video for Friday, which is going to be my PhD project update, and I think this is kind of a good one because it's more talking about the sort of introduction to the problem and the sort of literature and how that leaves room for something to be done. Realizing that I didn't put something in there that I should have, and I'm crushed, and I'm like, will I put back on that outfit just for that? I don't know. Now it is 5 o'clock and I'm trying to figure out what to do with the rest of the day. I definitely want to get out for a walk because going to the shops, like, it wasn't a full walk and I didn't get to fully enjoy it, and it's still nice and bright out at this time, which, you know, it's getting to that nice season where the days are getting longer. So I think I'm gonna go for a little walk around the general area and enjoy the evening. Then in the evening, this evening, I would like to do some yoga or stretching or something and do some sort of relaxation or meditation because I'm trying to form an evening routine to set myself up well for sleep, make the most of the evenings and not just be watching trash all evening. So that's the goal for today.